Hey guys, it's Lisa Marie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is a very exciting day because I'm going to be filming my first ever YouTube video for my channel. Now today we're going to be doing a soft glam look. Nothing too crazy. Very beginner friendly. I'm just going to get right into it. Now first things first, prep your skin. Wash your face, put some lotion on, whatever skincare routine that you usually do. To start out, we're going to have to use a primer, of course. I'm going to be using Wet n Wild's Matte Face Primer. Now, I love this primer. Now, you can just get this from CVS or Walgreens, Walmart. So I'm going to put this all over my face. Now, when you're putting primer on, I don't rub it in like lotion because you really want a barrier between the makeup and your skin. So you're just going to gently spread it out over your face. Some people start with their foundation and everything like that. I like to start with my eyebrows and then do my eyes. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to be going in with Ardell. This is a medium brown. It's a pomade. Alright, once I get a nice little amount there, I'm actually going to start underneath of my eyebrows. Okay, so I'm going to go in underneath like this. To do the bottom, I like to do the top just to kind of get like my set shape for my eyebrow. Okay, so now I'm going to go at the top, and that's going to give us a nice little shape to base our eyebrow off of. Okay, and now once I do that part, now I'm just going to kind of fill in just this part of my eyebrow, just underneath of the arch. Alright, and that's going to leave me with this. After I do that part of my eyebrow, I'm just going to go under like right here. Just create like a little line right there. I'm going to be taking this. I think it's called a spoodle. I feel like everybody has different names for this. That's what's going to be called today. Okay. So then I'm going to take this and I'm actually just going to like brush it out, like fade it out a little bit. I'm just going to brush my entire brow, like just to make sure things are looking good. Okay. So that's brow number one. So now I'm going to hurry up and do the other brow. Now that I've filled in both of my eyebrows, they're not exactly the way I want them yet, and that's okay because we're going to go in with a concealer and a brush and we're going to clean them up a little bit, okay? So the concealer that I'm going to be using today is a Morphe concealer. This is in the shade C135. I'm going to get a brush like this, very thin. And grab that, and I like to put just a dab of this concealer on the palm of my hand like this. Okay, that way I have like a little paintbrush. Okay, so once again, same thing like I did at the beginning. I'm gonna just go underneath and clean this up, and then clean up over top, and then I'm gonna blend it up. And this is gonna give us a very nice crisp shape to our eyebrows and give you that snatched look. You know what I'm saying? Okay, see? There we go. Now we're going to do top. Now that eyebrow is looking good, girl. Now that that's done, I like to take my beauty blender and I like to blend this out a little bit so it doesn't look as harsh. So let's go ahead and go in and do that real quick. Now I'm going to hurry up and go ahead and do it on this side as well. Now that my eyebrows are done, now what I like to do is I like to do my eyelids first, my eyeshadow. And the reason I do my eyeshadow next is because I don't like putting my foundation on and then doing my eyeshadow and then all that eyeshadow is falling underneath my eyes and it messes up your foundation, and that's just really not, it's not cute, it's not a good look. Now I'm going to prep my eyelids to go in with my concealer. Just a little dab. Okay, right there, you know. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender. Can't really go wrong here. Now we need to set our eyelids. That way our concealer doesn't get creasy or anything like that, because that's not good. So I'm going to go in with Morphe. This is a translucent setting powder. I love this powder. I've been using it for a while now, and honestly, it's the best. I don't really like any other setting powder. I'm just gonna take a little fluffy brush like so, and I'm gonna dip my brush in it just a little bit, like you're applying eyeshadow, and just go right over the eyelid, just to set it. Now once that's done, we're ready to start our eyeshadow. That's the fun part, okay? I'm using a lot of Morphe products. I like their eyeshadows. They're very, very, what's the word? What's the word? Oh my god, my brain don't work. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know what I was trying to... Pigmented. That's the word. Okay. Yes, they're very pigmented. I'm going to be using the Everyday Chic 35C. It's got a lot of pretty colors. It has a lot of pink tones and neutrals and all that, and some sparkle too. We're gonna take a crack at this. For my base, my lid, I'm going to be going in with this right here. So we're going to just take a little bit of this, and we're just going to apply it to my eyelid. Both eyes. Now once that's done, now for the crease. Now I'm going to be going in with this color. Just take a little bit of my brush. I like to blow on it a little bit. Don't want too much excess on there, and we're just going to put it right in our crease. Alright, and just go back in. Blend that out nicely. Put a little bit more. There's our crease. Now we're just going to repeat on the other side. So there we go. That's for our crease. I'm going to go in with a darker color. I'm going to be going in with this deep brown color right here. Now this is going to be for our crease, but it's just going to be, I'm just going to be putting this on the outside of our crease. Like right here. I'm actually going to just dip it in the shadow. I'm just going to mark where I want it to go. Now I'm going to take my brush and I'll just blend this out. And now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and repeat on the other side. I know this looks a little cry, but we all know how makeup is. Just gotta trust the process. So, now what we're gonna do is, I like to take the same color that I used for my base and put it right underneath of my eyebrow. So we're gonna go back in with this. Okay, now I'm gonna use a smaller brush for this. Okay, I'm gonna put some right, blend from where we did our crease with this. Okay, I'm just gonna take our sparkles. So I'm gonna be going in with this sparkly color right here. But I really like to use my finger for sparkles. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, because that's what I do. That one looks pretty. I'm gonna go in with that one right there. Put it right in the middle of my lid. Just like that. And then I'm just gonna repeat on the other side. Okay, so now that we got that done, and with this shade right here, just to highlight our brow bone, this right here. Yes, you see that? See, that's what I'm talking about. Now what I'm going to do is, we're gonna do some winged eyeliner, because who doesn't like a good eyeliner? I'm using this is the Hyper Easy brush tip liner by Maybelline in black. Now I'm just gonna shake it. Alright, I'm going to mark where I'm going to make my wing. So I like to start like just kind of stamping it right on my lid. So that's gonna mark like where my wing is gonna be. Now I'm gonna pull that down, okay, and start creating my wing. Now from there, I'm going to drag it over my eyelid and go right into the lash line. And now we're just going to repeat on the other eye. And there are our wings. I'm going to start doing my foundation now. Okay? That's what and I just failed. It'll be fine. Oh well. I'm going to be going in with my foundation. Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. A little snazzy. Alright, so I'm just going to put this all over my face. Just gonna squirt. All right, now I'm gonna start to blend all this out. All right, now that I blended out all of my foundation, I am going to go in with some concealer and we're gonna start contouring, which is my favorite part. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Morphe concealer. I'm just gonna put some underneath of my eyes, like so. I'm gonna look a little cray-cray for a second, but it's all good. I put some down my nose. I like to put some on my chin, and then I just like to highlight this area right here. Just gonna blend that out. And highlight all the areas that we want to be highlighted. Now that's done, it's time to contour. Now I like to use a contour stick. This is by Wet n Wild. This is the only contour stick I use. Okay, and this one is in the shade Call Me Maple. I like to put on my cheekbones right here, like that. Do a little bit right here. My forehead, of course. Boop. And then my nose. Right here. Now we're just gonna blend this out. Trust the process. Our next thing is going to be that I'm actually going to go back to my Morphe translucent baked powder, and I'm going to take that same brush that we were using, a nice little fluffy brush, and I'm going to put some of this powder on there. Okay. And I'm just going to swipe it underneath my eyes and other eye. I'm gonna put that right here and just kind of leave it there for a second. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit of powder right here and blend that out. And then my chin, everywhere where we put concealer, we're gonna put this right over it. I'm gonna be going in with Wet n Wild. I have a lot of their stuff. Color Icon bronzer. Okay, now this is in the shade Sunset Striptease. So I'm just gonna pat a little bit, and then we're just gonna go in like this. Side. And now I'm just gonna do a little bit on my forehead. Yes, we are coming together, girl. I'm going to put some mascara on my eye. I'm just gonna, cause my real lashes, I wasn't blessed in that department. So we gotta use false ones. Other side. I'm gonna take a small brush, this small little brush, and I'm gonna go in with a color. Let's just choose a color. This soft purple right here. I'm gonna go on with this, just lightly, a little bit, and I'm just gonna do underneath my eye. a little color pop. Voila. Yes, girl, we were looking snatched. So we went from like, to like, yes. Okay. Next, put on these falsies. Where they at though? Okay, I think I'm blind. They were right here. I see them. I'm back. When you get false lashes, sometimes you have to like trim them to fit your eye shape, which I only have to cut off a little bit. I usually cut off the inner corner. But I'm gonna be using Ardell's Professional 3D lashes. Now these are very dramatic. You don't have to use dramatic lashes. You don't have to use lashes at all. I personally love lashes and I'm gonna be wearing them all the time. So we're gonna be going in with these. They're very, very, very ooh la la. Okay, so let's open these bad boys and get this going. If I can get them moving. Okay, so once I get these out, I'm just gonna trim them up real quick. And then I'm going to teach you a little trick on how to apply lashes if you've never applied them before. Bam! Be in there. Alright, so now for the little trick. Now that I've got my eyelashes trimmed, you need some lash glue. Now, Duo, in my opinion, has the best lash glue out there. Instead of applying the lash glue to the eyelash line on the false lashes, I'm actually just going to go right over my eyeliner with the glue directly. So I'm going to take a little bit of this and I'm just going to put it right on my eyeliner. Now see, I don't know if you can see it, but see how it's a little blue? That's just how it is. Now I'm going to let this dry for a couple seconds. Alright, so now I'm going to take my eyelash. Yes, girl, take the eyelash. And we're just going to place it right on. Like this. We're just going to press it right on. Make sure everything is in place and secure. Now that we're looking real good. All right. So now once my eyelashes are all set and applied and they're not gonna go nowhere because that's very important. So now that I got my eyelashes done, I like to take a little bit of mascara and kind of marry my eyelashes with the fake eyelashes. So I'm just going to go like this. Alright, and then I'm going to do my lower lash line. Now just be very careful not to make a mess and get mascara all over your under your eye. Alright, there we go. So now the last thing that we have to do is our lips, and then we can set our face, and then I'm gonna put some blush on too, and then we're done. Alright, so I'm gonna line my lips. Now I'm gonna be using this is by Jordana. This is in the color Coco Loco. Be looking a little wild, but we're just gonna do it. Just go like that. And now, after I line my lips and look a little cray-cray, I'm going to go in with this matte lipstick. I love matte lipstick. Just gonna go in with this. This is a pretty nude color. And there we go for our lips. Now, we can't forget to highlight. Okay, so I'm going to do some blush and then we're going to highlight. So I'm going to pick out, from this palette that I have, it's blush and bronzer. It's by Carthy Professionals, but I'm gonna go in with well, apparently the blush don't want me to go in with none, but so let's try this again. I'm gonna go in with this blush right here. I'm gonna take the same brush that we used for the contouring, the bronzer, just dab it like that. I'm just gonna go in just a little bit just to warm up our face, just like that. Alright, and now that we've done that, we're going to highlight my favorite part by Revlon, and it's called Revlon Makeup Revolution London Vintage Lace. These are intense metallic cream powder highlighters. Out of all 4 colors that are here, these 2 are my favorite. I just feel like they go with my skin tone best. So I like to mix them, and I'm just going to highlight on my cheekbone. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush like this. I just kind of go back and forth. And then I'm just going to highlight. Look at that. Look at that glow. Oh, hey, baby. See, this is why I love this highlighter. Other side. Yes. Like, look at that glow. So for my nose, I like to do it with my hands. I like to go right there. And then, like this. I like to take a little bit of the highlighter and put it in the inner corners of my eye. So, I'm just going to do the same thing. Right here. That's all left to do is our setting spray, and then this look is complete. So I like to use the All Nighter by Urban Decay. It's literally the best setting spray. It's supposed to last up to 16 hours. I'm going to pull back a little bit like this. Oh my god, look at that highlight. Like, I can't get over that highlight. Alright, here we go. Shake it up, shake it up. There we go. Yes, I'm gonna fan it out. And then we are done. We are done. I'm digging it. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you really found this video very helpful, and if you really enjoyed it, do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Alright, I'm gonna be posting videos now weekly, at least once a week. I'm really gonna try for 2, but comment down below if you have any looks that you would like me to do, or anything that you would like me to go in depth about as far as like eyebrows, or maybe doing your lips or contour. Just anything that you would like to request, just put it down below and I'll definitely deliver for you guys. Alright, thanks for watching.